All right, welcome back. This time doing something different. We got the on the bike review of the YT Capra Core 2. So we'll talk about how it is on flow, jumps, in the rowdy sections, climbing, its price tag, kind of some impressions from my first couple rides. So let's hop into it. Take one on flow trail, poppy. That was sweet. It felt more agile than I was expecting, especially with me sizing up. Some rips. Yeah, if I can fly through jumps, but still have maneuverability in the air. Maybe tweak some stuff, but then the really fast sections felt super stable. Yeah, first ride flow, smashed it. In terms of flow, I'd give it honestly 10 out of 10. It felt amazing on the full sail. In terms of rowdiness, Sunset is pretty chunky. I mean, it's an enduro bike, so it soaks it up really well. But again, I didn't feel super out of control like I feel like on the Stumpy. It was somewhat of a struggle. I'm trying to soak those bumps up with my arms and legs, but this thing is beast. Holds its line very well. Doesn't seem like it loses stability when you push it. Alright, cornering test for the Capra. Trim the handlebars, so should make the handling a little bit. Oh. Alright, in regards to cornering, I feel like this thing is super agile. I feel like it felt good in the air. Cornering didn't feel like I was throwing a huge bike around. It also helped that I trimmed the handlebars. They come stock 800. Got them at 760. A little narrow, but helps with that maneuverability. Handling, even a 9 out of 10. When it's really tight, it is a little bit to throw it around. Let's see, price, I believe I paid with the Crankbrothers pedals that were $120. I paid $3,500 rounded up. So that got me carbon frame, Shimano drivetrain, rock shocks, select front and rear. So they had a 15% off sale, and the prices were already dropped. Probably trying to get rid of this year's inventory, but still, carbon frame, rock shocks select suspension. It's got the divot in the back. Swallowed a rock. It's I mean, for price, 9 out of 10. Really can't beat that. Alright, so in terms of climbing, I think that's pretty decent. It's a heavier bike than my Stumpjumper was, so there's that to factor in, but climbs really well. I almost don't feel any pedal bob when the shock is not set to firm. I always just climb now with it in firm, but you know, you can pedal and it won't be this huge monster to leg up the mountain. So I'd say climbing, you know, for an enduro bike, 8 out of 10. What would I change? Yeah, personally, I would have enjoyed some internal storage, but the top tube rivets, throw the Crankbrothers tube stash. Honestly, can fit everything on this bike already without it feeling like I got too much crap on it. But internal storage would have been nice. The other thing I would change is making the frame so that you can fit a bigger water bottle. The Thirstmaster, I mean, it's not bad, but it does feel a very small amount of water. I mean, honestly, on mellow trails too, I don't feel overbiked. Like I can find fun stuff on every trail. I feel like Capra is the one to rule them off, but that is my unprofessional opinion. I feel like I personally am holding it back, whereas I feel like it's kind of pushing the limits on the Stumpjumper. But the only restrictions on this bike is, in this case, the rider. But yeah, this thing is awesome. 100% would recommend.